Shalom, brothers and sisters, giving honor and praise unto the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth, the Most High. My name is Yeshaya Yisrael. This very short presentation, brothers and sisters, will concern the future of the Hebrew classes. That's why it's live streamed on this particular channel. Next slide. The root of the Hebrew classes. This is concerning the Hebrew classes that have been uploaded on this channel. The Hebrew classes went from the basic beginning of Hebrew with the alphabet to the explanation of Hebrew verb stems. This included the masculine and feminine nouns, the plural of such, the grammar of sentence structure as well. Now, let me explain what that's talking about right there for edification purposes. All right? The grammar of sentence structure as well. Let me explain what I'm talking about in that particular regard. The Hebrew classes went from the basic beginning of the Hebrew with the alphabet. That is to say, Aleph, Bet, Gemel, Dalet, Hey, Wow, and so forth and so on. To the explanation of Hebrew verb stems. Now, the verb stems, as for those who were following along, certainly after lesson number 40, you will understand that it was the qual stem, the nephal stem, the PL stem, the pu'al stem, the hif'il stem, the hof'al stem, and the hipa'el stem. Those are the 7 stems that we went over, all right? This included the masculine and feminine nouns. Now, for those who are following, you already know a masculine noun on this same channel, lesson number 7, was explained, as well as the feminine noun and how you distinguish one from the other, as well as the plural of such as the word ritzpot, meaning floors, all right, or pavements, that being a feminine word, all right? So, for edification purposes. The grammar of sentence structure as well. That is to say, the fact that certain things in Hebrew, such as the adjective follows the noun. You understand? Ish tob, a good man. It's not tob ish, it's ish tob, all right? So that's what we went over on this particular channel. The Hebrew classes on this channel go from class 1 to class 54. It is the intention of myself to go from where class 54 left off to explain Hebrew from a biblical perspective. Next slide. The Hebrew classes stance. We want to emphasize in the aspect of conversation. Therefore, we will start in the book of Judges in the Bible, which has good conversations between people. This is sought after so we can begin to see how one would converse with another. The classes will be presented twice a week. However, the set days and times are not established. Now, I want to talk about that part when I say that the set days and times are not established, even though we're going to be doing the classes twice a week. In regards to the advanced Hebrew or the biblical Hebrew for conversation purposes. With my schedule, with working, my schedule, with going from state to state and so forth and so on, at any given time, I may have to go out of state. So this is why I'm saying that the exact days are not established, even though Creator will and Most High blessed, we're going to squeeze in or have it fit in, all right, to where there'll be 2 classes a week. We ask people to subscribe to the channel so one can get a notification when a class is in session. I want to thank the people who patronize the book, the Hebrew book that is available online. As you can see here, all right? Hebrew is easy. You can get this on lulu.com or on amazon.com for those who are interested, all right? Next slide. The reason for the Hebrew classes. It is the sincere attempt to continue in love the classes. It is an honor to the Creator that the classes are conducted. It is in the idea of continuing the legacy of my Hebrew teachers that the classes are conducted. Now, throughout the course of the classes, in the past, as will be in the future, most High bless, I always verbally state who my Hebrew teachers are. From those who have deceased, may the Most High rest their soul. To those who are living, may the Most High continue to bless their lives. Next slide. The future of the Hebrew classes. Our first lesson regarding the conversation in Hebrew will be coming this Sunday, February 17th, 2019. However, the classes may not be on every Sunday, but will be twice a week. Have a good day/night. I can be contacted at 908-587-4841. I can be reached by email at kashubhut@gmail.com. Giving honor and praise to the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. We want to, brothers and sisters, step up the aspect of the Hebrew classes as far as the knowledge we'll speak on it, the content we'll speak on it. All the lessons that we have already gone over is on this same particular channel. There has not been a Hebrew class on this channel for maybe 2 weeks or better. So we're going to start back on the 17th of February. All right. That's not this exact Sunday coming, because today is already the 8th. It will be the Sunday after this one, or Hayom Harishon Haba. Akkad Hayom Harishon Haba. All right. So for those into the language itself. All right. Giving honor and praise to the Creator and the Maker of heaven and earth. Shalom Lakem. As stated, this was not a long presentation, but I wanted to keep the people abreast on what was going on concerning the reason why there was not a Hebrew class in some time. I want to state is because I am going from place to place as far as taking trips and traveling and so forth and so on. Also, I was updating and still are in the process, or still am in the process of updating my books that was already on CreateSpace. I no longer am with CreateSpace. I'm with another publishing company. So just want that to be noted in that particular regard. Shalom Lakem. Have a good day. Have a good night.